my dear friends. Today I want to answer to your questions. So, these are the followings. Somebody asked, I want to learn astrology from the very basic. How can I learn? On my website, you can find a very good course to start to learn astrology. It's about basics for Hellenistic astrology. After you attend and learn from these courses, you should read a lot good books and to practice every day astrology with examples from reality. I will give you all important books and a simple method to study on everyday basis. I will put the link down below with this course. Another question. What can I expect from a retrograde debilitated Saturn in the 12th house? The best way is to give your natal chart data. Otherwise, what I can write to you is not complete. But generally speaking, Saturn in 12th house, it gives you some information. As it is, vulnerabilities due to health state. So take care of your health. Preferring to be alone, in this case, make it in a positive way. Meditate, read, write, something that helps you to know yourself better. Pay attention to hidden enemies, but do not become paranoid. Another question. If I know birth date and birthplace, but not the birth time, which signs could I conclude from my birth chart? There are some methods for rectification of natal chart, but for this you need to give some important events date from your life. Read more about this on my website and I will give you the link down below about rectification of natal chart. Another question. What are some lessons that Pisces should learn to have a happy life? I also have in my natal chart the North Node, Sun and Venus in Pisces. So to be happy, it's about a choice. Of course, that's important to not have in natal chart conjunctions between Saturn and Moon, because this is a sign for episodes of depression. But as you know, nothing is forever. Life means change. And guess what? Change means also opportunities, including for our choice to be happy. First step to meet with a happy life is to not take everything what other people say to be personal. It's not everything only about you. Ego is good to be used in practical matters, but not in emotional relationships. I have an audio lecture about how you can discover in your natal chart the happiness and how to use it in your benefit. I will let the link down below about this. Another question. What are Ceres, Pallas, Juno and Vesta? A good book about this topic you can find in a book written by Demetra George on the Amazon. The name is Asteroid Goddesses, the Mythology, Psychology and Astrology of the Remerging Feminine. So also a very good source of astrology books, no matter the topic you may find here, astroamerica.com. The owner of the website, David Royal, had died few years ago, but as you can see, the website is still alive, is still active. This means that somebody is continuing his wonderful work. Another question. Should I pay any attention to astrology? What's behind it? I made a vlog about the best way of learning astrology. And there you can find also the reason why should you pay attention. Listen this vlog and you'll discover the answer to your question. Another question. Why do horoscopes focus on sun signs and not the others in the birth chart? I think you are referring to the daily or monthly horoscopes. Otherwise, a real reading is only based on natal chart. In broad terms, is Western astrology less fatalistic than Vedic astrology? My answer is that the astrologers can be fatalistic, but not astrology. Ask Vedic astrologers if they think they are fatalist. I am practicing Hellenistic astrology. Astrology helps to discover your potential and to have solution to some of your problems, not to live in fear. If somebody is learning you to live in fear, this is a wrong way. You don't have a reason to be afraid of something. Why do astrologers get extra careful when dealing with the Scorpio ascendant? How many astrologers told you that they are extra careful when dealing with Scorpio ascendant? It is only pay attention and making a professional work in interpretation. Maybe it's only your perception. In astrology, what does it mean if a planet is located at 0 degrees in your birth chart? Does that mean the sign is weak in that position? Listen to my video about this topic and you'll find the answer to your question. I will let here a link. Another question. I am obsessed with astrology and it's affecting my life in a negative way. How can I get over the strong belief of astrology? Okay, what can I say? It's about perception. Change your attention from obsession for astrology to some other activities in your life. What makes you happy in your life? Or are you a professional masochist? Do you like to suffer? And why? Because you feel special. If it is the case, look into your past and discover who put you into your head these strange ideas. Astrology, it is only a tool for discovering your potential in this life. Be confident. Life is wonderful. I wish you good luck. Another question. My mind is so fixated on astrology and I literally believe everything I read about it because everything about it seems so accurate. How can I stop obsessing over astrology? Actually, it's the same question, similar with the previous. My answer is it's about balancing. In this life, it is about discovering your potential and to use it in a benefic way. One of these ways to fund this is to obtain a reading of your natal chart from an astrologer. I mean, not an automatic answer from a software. You can find this kind of services from a real astrologer from my website goforastrology.com. Another question. Would a person with Sun in the 7th house feel the effect of their moon sign more, since this is a very weak position for the Sun? If your Sun is above ascendant descendant axis, then Sun is more important in your chart. You have a diurnal chart. If your Sun is below ascendant descendant axis, the Moon is more important in your natal chart. So it's called that you have a nocturnal chart. Another question is Taurus a fighter sign in astrology? Taurus is a fighter, but in a steady and perseverant way, not like a fire sign. I'm waiting your questions. You can put it down below. Bye bye. See you next time.